Shalom, back with part 6. All right. The legacy of an Israelite being in concert with Yahweh Shai. Let's continue. All right. Again, we're reading out of Escalatius chapter 39, also known as Sirach. And we're reading down from verse 1 through 11. And we're giving you many, many precepts to give you what? Understanding. All right. Because it is through thy precepts that you get thy understanding. All right. Let's go to another precept here. Psalms 1 and 2. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord Yahweh. Okay? And does he meditate day and night? You see that? All right? Got that, people? But his delight is in the law of the Lord Yahweh, and in his law does he meditate day and night. See that? And again, that's why we always tell you, all right, from the others on down, you have to be rooted, you have to be grounded in these scriptures, all right? And for those of us that are in counsel, we are consumed by this word, all right? All right, Proverbs 24, all right. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Let me see. Salakia, verse 24, all right. Yeah, men's goings are of the Lord Yahweh. See that? So in other words, what does that mean, people? There's no free will. You understand that? Everything is by the will of the Father. You understand that? All right? And understand something. He created the spirits. So, if you're in counsel with Yahweh Shai, again, no reasons not to give praises. You should be praising him. Because he could have put an evil spirit upon you. You understand that? Whether you're a Jake or not. Because, right, we have 2/3 of Israelites that are in wickedness. They're blinded from the truth. Okay? So they're in wickedness. So he could have made you one of them. All right? You understand that? Okay? So men's goings are of the Lord Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? All right? Proverbs 16:9. A man's heart devises his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. See that? Okay? Psalms 37. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord Yahweh, and he delighteth in his way. And though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. You see that? And understand something. A righteous man falleth down 7 times. But what happens? He gets up again and again and again. You understand that, people? All right? So, though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. For the Lord Yahweh upholdeth him with his hand. You see that? I have been young, and now I am old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken. See that? The Lord's not going to forsake you. All right? If you're in counsel with the Lord, he ain't going to forsake you. Nor his seed begging for bread. See that? And that's very simple, people, to understand. All right? That's very simple to understand. We can all sit here and we can all reflect on something here. All right? As an Israelite, our adversity, our struggle, all right? We all come from the hood. We all suffer from the curses. We grow up, fatherless, our mothers and fathers divorced and separated, all that stuff, all right? So we grow up in the hood, Jake, all right? The northern and southern kingdom pretty much mixed up there. I mean, in my hood, in the South Bronx, Fort Apache, okay, it was Ephraim. I'm from the tribe of Ephraim, Manasseh, all right, Judah, Benjamin, okay, Levi, okay. We grew up together. Now, the majority would be, Judah and Ephraim, okay? All right? But nonetheless, there we are. And again, America's known as a melting pot. But they're your Israelites. There's your hood. You understand that? It's all Jake. Okay? It's all Jake. All right? Simeon as well. All right? You understand that? Okay? All Jakes. All right? So, but in those days, you live what? Paycheck to paycheck, right? No different than today, right? And you wonder, right, that, children, you pay, you make your payments, you pay your rent, your car payment, whatever, and you wonder how the hell you're going to get through that week onto the next week or onto the next check, which is maybe every other week, So, and you find out somehow that you make it through, okay? But you have those worries over your head, that anvil, okay? That dark cloud over your head. How the hell am I going to make it from this week to next week after you've paid your bills? And somehow you make it. Well, what is it saying here? All right? That I have been young and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. In other words, we make it through. The Lord finds a way. You say to yourself, well, damn, all I got is like $10 left in my pocket. And somehow you make it through. Well, that's the Lord. He's telling you right here. For I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. And in some cases that would happen. But what does Jake do? In the hood, we were always like that. Somebody, come over, and hey, can I have a cup of sugar? You people all know that. All right? Okay? All right. Let's move on, shall we? All right. Get ready to close this out. All right, let's get back. Okay, verse 8. He shall show forth that which he have learned. All right? That's what we're doing, making these videos and going out there street teaching. And shall glory in the Lord, in the law of the covenant of the Lord. All right? And remember, there will be a second covenant with the same people, with Israel. Go read Hebrews 8:8-10. All right? Okay? And many shall, wait a minute. Let me give you some precepts here. And he shall show forth that which he have learned. All right? So let's do that. Let's go to Philippians 4:11. All right? Philippians 4 and 11. All right. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am therewith to be content. Okay? See that? And I am. All right? Actually, very full, very fully content. All right, 2 Timothy 3. 2 Timothy 3, 14 through 17. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. All right, and again, we learned it from our elders, but ultimately, we learned these scriptures from Yahushua himself. Well, HaMashiach, because he tells you, lo, I come in the volume of the book. You understand that? Okay? What's that? Hebrews 10 and 7. All right? And it's also elsewhere in the scriptures, I believe, in Psalms. All right? So, and that from a child thou hast known the Holy Scriptures. Okay? It was only sleeping. It was only dormant. Okay? All right? Because, in other words, you've known them from the foundation of the world. From when you were chosen. Which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Yahushua the Mashiach. All right? All scripture is given by inspiration of the God power and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Not wickedness, people, in righteousness. All right? That's why you rightly divide the word of truth. And you do that through your precept. That the name of the God power may be perfect and thoroughly furnished unto all good works. All right? All right, let's get back. Close this out. All right. Where are we here? All right. Verse 9. Many shall commend his understanding, and so long as the world endureth, it shall not be blotted out. Okay? Much like, again, like when I was out there this past Saturday, myself, I'm a one-man camp. All right, and an Edomite came up to me, he was there for a while, and he made this comment of, he said that, everything you said is backed up in the scriptures, right? And again, it's not my doctrine, it's his. But he was complimenting me, all right? And I told him those compliments go, to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because I'm only a vessel. You understand? But again, what was he hearing? He was hearing precept upon precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Everything is backed up through the scriptures. Like Elder Apostle Tahar says, what is written, in Ezekiel chapter 3. A man take this roll and eat it, all right? And then go out and speak unto the house of Israel and unto all nations, all right? All right. So, and it shall be blotted out. His memorial shall not depart away, and the name shall live from generation to generation. Nations shall show forth his wisdom, and the congregation shall declare his praise. If he die, he shall leave a greater name than 1,000, and if he live, he shall increase it. There you go. All right, people, I'm out. I'm on to the next one. That's the end of this 6-part series, all right, of the legacy of an Israelite being in concert with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.